The Lok Sabha witnessed an aggressive Rahul Gandhi today. He was seen taking charge in the lower house and also attacked the Lok Sabha, also attacked the Lok Sabha speaker for being biased. This was a scene in the Lok Sabha today as Congress party protested badly over the fact that they were not heard in Parliament. The party raised the issue of the recent communal clashes in the country and the need to introduce a bill against communal violence. Senior Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge stated that since the BJP government came to power, there was an increase in the incidence of communal violence. This created a huge ruckus in the parliament as BJP condemned the statement made by the Congress leader. Later, the Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan asked the Congress to give a notice on the issue so that it could be discussed later and went ahead with the session. An aggressive Rahul in Lok Sabha. The Congress Vice President entered the well for the first time to join his party members in demanding an adjournment motion on the communal violence issue, which was opposed by the government.
I mean, look, we are not being allowed to speak in Parliament. We are asking for discussion. Right? There is a mentality in the government that discussion is not acceptable. Everybody feels it. Their party feels it. We feel it. Everybody feels it. There is a mood in Parliament that only one man's voice counts for anything in this country.
This aggressive stand by Rahul Gandhi in Parliament was backed by the Congress senior leaders too.
It is so. Such a problem is of such a communal right is not a small problem. It disturbs the mind, disturbs the hearts of the people. So that is why, we are all, this demonstrate. If Rahul Gandhi has come to the well, that means that will demonstrate the anguish of Congress people, the anguish of Rahul Gandhi and anguish of the people of the country as against what is happening in the country.
BJP and Shiv Sena lash out at Rahul Gandhi. BJP condemned Rahul Gandhi for attacking Lok Sabha Speaker and also criticized the party for being unreasonable in Parliament.
The government has made it very clear on the day one. Honorable Prime Minister has said that we are ready to discuss every issue, each issue, provided if rules are followed. You don't follow the rules, you create hangama and you accuse us of tanashahi, and ministers also are ready to give answers. They are giving answers. You don't allow them, you obstruct them, and you call that we are dictatorial. And you use all names also against the Prime Minister. And then you say the Prime Minister ran away. Right? The Prime Minister was sitting all the time. You did not have the patience to ask questions.
और जागने की प्रोसेस अब शुरू हो गई है राहुल गांधी की. अगर पहले से जाग उठते तो कांग्रेस की ये इतनी बुरी हालत नहीं होती. लेकिन ठीक है, वेल में आने से राहुल गांधी देश के सामने आए हैं कि कांग्रेस छोटी पार्टी है. छोटी पार्टी के लोग हमेशा वेल में आते हैं.
Senior leader of the Congress party has made a remark against the Speaker of the House. It is uncalled and unparliamentary. The Speaker has every right to call the names of the people who want to speak, and there is a procedure laid out. So it depicts utter frustration on the part of the Congress leadership to make statements against the Speaker of the House, which is unparliamentary and uncalled for.
The Lok Sabha Speaker denied the allegations made by Congress Vice President of being biased.
आप भी एनालिसिस करो कि कितने कितने सदस्यों को पूरक प्रश्न दिया, कौन कौन से पार्टी को पूरक प्रश्न आया, किसको दिया कि नहीं दिया, इसी पर से बात होती है ना. कोई अब देखो जिसको एलिगेशन लगाना उसको मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकती. मैं अपना काम प्रामाणिकता से करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ.
Is the Congress party really concerned over these issues, or is it just a tactic to disturb the parliament in order to gain the post of leader of opposition in the parliament? A News9 report. Various fashion photographers choose different themes for their photo shoots, but a Mumbai-based photographer's theme has left the nation in shock and anger. Take a look as to what it is.
The thought of Delhi gang rape incident sends shivers down our spine. But a Mumbai-based fashion photographer, Raj Shetty, has made this sensitive issue his theme for his latest photo shoot and termed it as the wrong turn. Take a look at these pictures. The first look at these pictures indicates that the photo shoot is about the Delhi gang rape. The pictures show a glamorous model surrounded by a bunch of male models who are trying to pull and push her. The images went viral on the internet immediately after the photographer posted them. Now these images have created a nationwide uproar. After the uproar came the clarification from the photographer. It is not based on Nirbhaya. This is in no way meant to glamorize the act, which was very bad. It's just a way of throwing light on it. But being a part of society and being a photographer, the topic moves me from inside. I stay in a society where my mother, my girlfriend, my sister are out there, and something like this can happen to them also. The message I would like to give is that it doesn't matter who the girl is. It doesn't depend on which class she belonged in. It can happen to anyone. We stay in a society where rich people roam in cars and poor people who roam in public transport are in danger. It was my intent to mix these two things, which are pretty apart from each other, and make aesthetically strong images about it. The photographer's clarification has not pacified many. Women rights groups members also expressed anger on the issue.
जिस घटना ने पूरे देश को नहीं पूरे विश्व को हिला कर रख दिया था और आज भी जिसको याद करके हमारे रोंगटे खड़े हो जाते हैं, उस घटना को इस तरह से शूट करना फैशन के नाम पे शर्मनाक है। मुझे लगता है इमीडिएटली पुलिस को एक्शन लेना चाहिए और इस किस्म की फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन को कोई भी अप्रिशिएट नहीं करेगा जिसके नाम पर ये बेशर्मी की हदें पार की गई हैं। आई थिंक इट इज रियली रियली वेरी पैथेटिक।
जिन लोगों ने ये एड बनाया है इनके ऊपर ऑब्स्सिनिटी एक्ट में कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए, उनको कुछ दिन के लिए जेल भेजा जाना चाहिए। जो लोग भी, अब ये तो नेता भी करते हैं, जो लोग भी किसी ऐसी बर्बर घटना का इस्तेमाल अपने फायदे के लिए करते हैं या उसको बहुत हल्के ढंग से उस पर टिप्पणियां करते हैं, अब ये बिल्कुल बर्दाश्त के बाहर हो गया है।
Even Twitter was flooded with criticism over the photo shoot. Did I just see a fashion spread depicting the Delhi gang rape of Nirbhaya? Disgusting. I hope all associated die of shame. Insensitive swine. They designed a fashion photo shoot along the Nirbhaya case. Extremely insensitive and sickening. A Nirbhaya-inspired fashion shoot? Have we finished outraging about this? Am I too late? Who does a gang rape in a bus theme for a shoot? Are we now glamorizing rape by doing a photo shoot inspired by Nirbhaya? My stomach just churned. Taking the Nirbhaya incident as an inspiration for a photo shoot is indeed a condemnable act. But will action be taken against the photographer for this insensitive deed is what remains to be seen. A News9 report.
Politicians normally speak about the ambitions or lobby in public for plum appointments, but today the KPCC President G. Parmeshwar dropped his guard and openly admitted his political desire. Take a look. The occasion was a birthday celebration of the KPCC President. A huge cake was laid out and G. Parmeshwar landed there with his family and a contingent of visually impaired students. The birthday over, the KPCC President sat down for a chat with the media. And this was when the guard was dropped in relation to a question on whether he wanted to be the Chief Minister.
ಸ್ವಾಭಾವಿಕವಾಗಿ ಆಸೆ ಪಟ್ಟವನು ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಸಮಿತಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಸ್ಥಾನ, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ನನಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಆದ್ರೆ
But as is well known, one of the shock results in the 2013 Karnataka Assembly elections was Parmeshwar's defeat from his Assembly constituency, Koratagere.
ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದ ಜನ ಮತ್ತು ಆ ರೀತಿ ನನ್ನ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನಿ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ನಿರಾಶೆ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮೈಲಿಗಲ್ಲುಗಳು, ಇವುಗಳನ್ನ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Parmeshwar was also gracious when queried about TB Jayachandra, another prominent leader from the Tumkur area, who is also nursing the ambition to become the Deputy Chief Minister.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಅರ್ಥೈಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಷ್ಟೇ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಜಯಚಂದ್ರ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಸಮರ್ಥರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನಗಿನ್ನ ಮೊದಲೇ ಅವರು ಶಾಸಕರಾದಂಥವರು, ಅನೇಕ ಬಾರಿ ಸಚಿವರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡೆಪ್ಯೂಟಿ ಲೀಡರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಇದೆ.
But Parmeshwar stopped short of saying when he would be chosen as a Deputy Chief Minister.
ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಪದ್ಧತಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಅಧಿಕಾರವನ್ನ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೀತಿ ನೀತಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಅವುಗಳೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ
ವರಿಷ್ಠರು ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ನವರು ಗಮನಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೂಕ್ತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
Who will be the deputy chief minister in the state? The speculation keeps growing. Vinayan, News9, Bengaluru. Their hunger strike has entered day 19, but the government doesn't seem to care much for these people, despite they being the ones who created all the trouble.
The people you see protesting have been at the same place for almost 20 days now. A few of them are even staging a hunger strike. All of them have just one demand, that 2011 KS selection list be accepted and their talent be honored. These people succeeded in the 2011 KS exams and were about to be appointed when things went awry. It was alleged that a few candidates who succeeded in the exam had bribed the examination conducting authority. Instead of punishing the few who created trouble, the state government annulled the exam and declared the results null. The ones who had worked hard for the exams are now in a state of bother. They have been protesting for the last 19 days and many have even taken up hunger strike. The protesters say that they will not stop the protest unless the government hears their pleas and guarantees a solution.
ಸರ್, ನಾನು MBA ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮೆಡಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಉನ್ನತವಾದ ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ನಾನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದವಳು. ನಾನು ಏನೋ ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಕ್ಕದೆ ದಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಾದ ಸೇವೆಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಸಾಧನೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೋದು. ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಾಗಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೇಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್, ಯಾರೂ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹಾಳಾಗೋಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಓದಿಸಲ್ಲ. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಾಗಲಿ ಗಂಡು ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲಿ, ಒಂದು ಪವರ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಓದಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಷ್ಟು ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಓದಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಓದಿ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಓದ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್. ನಾವು ಇದು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್, ಇದು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಫೇಲ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಕಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು, ಇದು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇದು.
The 2011 KPAC case was handed over to the CID after allegations were made about irregularities in the selection process. The CID in its report have confirmed to have found irregularities. The protesters are claiming that the government should have punished the guilty, but instead it has put the lives of prompt candidates into misery by withholding postings. Several protesters who belong to financially weaker families are left devastated. Social activist and noted advocate C.S. Dwaraknath today met the agitators and heard their pleas.
ಮೂಲಭೂತವಾಗಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಈ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆನ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥನೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮೊದಲು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಸಬು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಮುಂದೆನೇ ಕೊಲ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳು, ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮಾಡಿದ ತಪ್ಪೇನು, ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಾರಿ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ದೂರ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಸ್ಪೃಶ್ಯತಾರೆ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನೀವು ಹತ್ರ ಬರಬೇಡಿ, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕರಪ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಕರಪ್ಟ್ ಯಾರು? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಕರಪ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಾವ್ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಪರಾಧ ಅದು. ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಮೊದಲು ಪಂಚೇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಾಗ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ ಭಾಳ ನೋವಿನಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕೋಪದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಂಥದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಇದು.
The future of 362 people is uncertain. What is the government waiting for? Will they take note of the protest and arrive at a solution? Maltesh, News9, Bengaluru.